guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter likes books. Okay, because you know, it's a different intro every time. So, Booktube-A-Thon, to do it or not to do it? Let's discuss that for a little bit. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. Last week on Twitter, it was late at night, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was bored, and I was just perusing through Twitter, and all of a sudden, all of these things started coming up about Booktube-A-Thon. And I was like, what is this Booktube-A-Thon? And so, I went to the Booktube-A-Thon Twitter page, and I was, reading through it. It made absolutely no sense to me. I was totally confused by it. So I tweeted out, and I said, could somebody please explain to me what Booktube-A-Thon is? I am very confused. And so, 3 people tweeted me back. One person, direct messaged me and explained to me exactly what Booktube-A-Thon is. I guess there's a lot of these a-thons every year. But anyway, I didn't know what this was. I guess it's kind of the biggest one. And so I was very, very confused. And then I just didn't think much more about it. I thought, well, it'll be in July sometime. I mean, maybe I'll do it. Probably not, because I'm so busy that I have so many things going on, and I don't really want to be told what to read, I didn't really understand it. And then last night I was driving around in my car, and I pulled over for a little bit. Well, actually I pulled through McDonald's to get a Diet Coke, and so then I parked because I was just gonna look through my phone for a second. And when I was parked, this video came up, and it was about somebody's Booktube-A-Thon TBR. So I watched it, and I was I still didn't really understand these challenges. And so I was what's going on there? And then I was well, surely they linked, because they talked about Ariel, who started Booktube-A-Thon, I guess. And I follow Ariel already and love her videos. So I was well, obviously they linked the video below, so I go to it and they link it. And then right here is Ariel's video, which I watched. All of my questions about Booktube-A-Thon have been answered, and I loved the video. She was so excited about it, and all this kind of stuff. And so I was sitting there in the car, and I was Booktube-A-Thon, to do it or not to do it? Are you fucking crazy? Obviously I'm gonna do Booktube-A-Thon. I mean, why would you be a booktuber and not do Booktube-A-Thon? Okay, here's my thing, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be because I'm not going to give into that, or I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going to do that. I mean, everybody's going to have their excuses, right? But this is, for me, why I would choose to do it. I have all of my life wanted to fit into something or belong to something that people had common interests as me. I'm sure it's the same as people that are in, athletic leagues and things like that, and I've just never had this thing that I fit into. And so now that I'm on BookTube, and I have all these people that message me and send me emails, and I tweet them back and forth, and we talk about our love of books, why would I not do Booktube-A-Thon? I mean, are you crazy? Seriously? I mean, I am so excited. Okay, so since last night, I have been sitting here, and so the way that it works, if you don't know anything about Booktube-A-Thon, is that on the Booktube-A-Thon YouTube channel, she posted a video explaining what it is. The dates are from July 18th through July 24th, so it's an entire week. You better bet your ass my ass is going to be seated out there on the front porch at 12:01 on July 18th, ready to read my books, because you have to complete 7 books in a week. Well, you don't have to, but it's suggested. That's one of the challenges. Oh, well, actually, just let me read you the challenges. So the first challenge is read a book with yellow on the cover, which I was do I have books with yellow on the cover? What's that thing that teenagers do? I can't do it. Anyway, so I was oh, okay, whatever. And I've got tons of books with yellow on the cover, so I'm going to pull them all out and see which one I want to read. Okay. Then the second one is read a book only after sunset. Not hard for me, because most of my reading occurs after sunset anyway. But then she talks in there about maybe you would want to read a book that would be better read at night because it's about vampires or something. Well, I don't love vampire books, but I do have some very, very scary books. And so I was oh my God, I'm going to read these books at night purposely. Okay. And then the third one is read a book you discovered through BookTube. I totally, immediately knew what I was going to read, because hands down, the #1 book that gets nominated for an Oscar is, suggested to me the most on BookTube is, and I'm not going to tell you, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait for my BookTube TBR. So settle down. #4, read a book by one of your favorite authors. Okay, so this is so funny. So somebody emailed me, I'm not going to say who until I get it in the mail, but it's on its way, because I got the email this morning, and I was oh my God, that would be so much fun to read that book, but I have to wait until it comes here, and I don't know when they're sending it. I woke up this morning to an email that this person is sending me the ARC copy of one of my favorite authors of a book that is not even out yet. Okay, so I'm so excited because I tried to get an ARC of this. I couldn't get an ARC of this. I contacted the publisher. Okay, so anyway, I could not believe it. And out of the blue, this person contacted me and was like, I know you love this person. Would you like an ARC copy of their next book? Okay, so that is going to be the book that I read. And I won't tell you now. You're going to have to, I told you, you're going to have to wait. Could you hold your voices down, please? Could you stop biting your nails? Could you stop tipping your pen? Settle down, okay? Take a melatonin or something. I don't know. But you're going to need to settle down. You're going to find out on my Booktube-A-Thon TBR. Okay. Number 5, read a book that is older than you. All right, so this would be so easy because I'm so young, but I was really thinking about how much, you guys, that one video that I did and everybody was like, how do you not like crack a smile through this whole video because the whole thing is like a parody? Like I can lie right through my teeth and just not laugh, but sometimes I just can't because I'm so funny. I should be a stand-up comedian. But anyway, I'm no Roseanne Barr. Does she go by Roseanne Barr now? Yeah, Roseanne Barr, or just Roseanne. She's like Madonna. But anyway, okay. So I was like, how fun would it be to read a book that came out the year that I was born, which is 1972. Not 1992, as many of you are probably mistaken, but 1972, which was Watergate and Rose. I remember my mom saying she read Rosemary's Baby that summer and all this kind of stuff before I was born. I was born June 29th. My birthday was last week. No, you didn't send me a birthday present. Only Milla from Finland did, and I was very disappointed. But anyway, okay, so I'm getting so distracted, can you tell? Okay, so anyway, but I was like looking on the bestseller list today and I was trying to see like what books were on the bestseller list before my birthday because then obviously they would be published before. So here's what the deal is. There's one book that is like swoops the whole summer and fall of 1972 is number 1 on the bestseller list. If you want to know what it is, just go Google it and you'll find it out. And then it will ruin your viewing pleasure because it's probably going to be the book that I read. Because not every book that I can read on my list can be this thick, and this book's pretty small. But I'm giving you some hints. Are you figuring it out? Probably. Okay, so anyway, it's got something to do with a bird. That's all I'm going to say, but I've never read this book. And I think you can actually read it in about 10 minutes. Okay, so anyway, but then I looked back and like further, like before I was like spring and winter of that year, and it was Winds of War. I think it's by Herman Wouk. I was like, oh God, isn't that like massive? Like that is not going to be on my Booktube-A-Thon TBR because there's no way. You guys know how I am with long books. I like short books, not long books. Do you guys see I am straight out of the shower? So just don't even visualize the standing in the bathroom naked, but I did my hair a little bit. Somebody said the other day that they love my hair and beard, and I just thought that was so sweet. So thank you for that comment, whoever you are. Okay, the other thing, the next... So anyway, then I went to 1971 and those books were so boring. But actually it was funny because there were like a lot of like middle grade or children's books on there. Like the second one, Charlie and the Glass Elevator by, I always mispronounce his name, Roald Dahl? Is that his name? Anyway, Roald Dahl? Anyway, please correct me below. And I never pronounce his name right. But James and the Giant Peach, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I've never read the second one. And so I thought, that would be something that would be really fun to read, but I don't know that I want to do that. I don't want all of my books to be teeny, and then like on Wednesday, I'm like, I'm done, you know? So anyway. Okay, so then I wanted to read and watch a book to movie adaptation. So you read a book that's made into a movie, and then you watch the movie. Get it? Okay, and you know I'm doing that with Harry Potter, and you know Maddie and I are going to do that with Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. And so I was like, well, what could I do that I could get done on the list? I was like, oh, Brokeback Mountain by Annie Proulx. My mom got me the book. It's really a novella. It's about 60 pages, and I've never read it. But I was like, I've seen the movie. Like, I want it to be something that I've never seen before. And so I started thinking of like Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. I thought about maybe One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, or, you know, one of those kind of movies because of course those two fit in the same category so well. But anyway, this is what I was going to ask you guys. I have seen a ton of movies, and you guys know I've read a ton of books, obviously. What is your favorite movie-book combination that you think that I should read? And please don't make it something that's like 500 to 800 pages long, because it's not going to happen. So anyway, could you guys give me a suggestion below on what you think I could read, and maybe I will pick that. Okay. And then the 7th one is read 7 books, which Ariel herself said she never has even completed. So, and I don't know that I will either. 7 books is a book a day. That's a lot. especially for me. I mean, if I didn't work or do anything else or have to make 5 videos a day, I probably would be fine. Somebody actually said to me, can you believe this? They actually said this to me. You make too many videos. I was like, okay. And I'm gonna keep on making too many videos. I might make 3 today, so just get over it. Anyway. And in fact, I have another channel called Peter Mon, and I'm doing a video a day for a year. Did you watch it? Because I put it up yesterday. The link is below, and I put it up yesterday. I put one up every day. And I did my TMI tag of too much information. You guys, there's a big secret on there that you don't know about me that you'll find out on question number 1. So you should probably go watch that video. Anyway, but yeah, yesterday I uploaded 4 videos, 2 on that channel and 2 on my Booktube channel, and everybody was like, you put up so many videos. I'm like, okay. But anyway, so that is the Booktube-A-Thon reading challenge. And I'm just so excited about it. It's like something that I can be like involved in, and I can do the challenges, and it's sponsored by all these great people. And I mean, not people, but like organizations, and I'm super, super excited about it. So I wanna like really make my list fun. I want it to be books that I hadn't been planning on reading, and all that kind of stuff, because I'm also gonna do a Julie. Wouldn't it be so funny if it was like June, July, August, not June, July, June, July? I like Julie better than July. Okay, that's the question for the day. Do you remember in the movie Heathers, they would go around, they had like the cafeteria question of the day? Do you prefer July or Julie? Did I say Julie or? You guys, I'm nuts. I like Julie better than July. I'm gonna go with Julie. Okay. So I'm gonna do my Julie TBR, and then you guys can see what books I'm gonna read for Julie. Okay. Are you guys doing the Booktube-A-Thon? Don't post your TBRs too early, you guys. We still have like a week and a half. Plan it out. Like, really think about this. Like, I wanted to think about like a book that was older than me, but like a monumental year that I wanted to do it. And then I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I like made all of these fit like in 1 year? Like they all came out in like 1969 or something like that. Wouldn't that be totally fun? Because Hell House by like Richard Matheson also came out in 1971. And I was like, oh my God, brilliant idea. What if I did all of mine from 1 year? Because I can make my own challenges up, you know? I can do what I want. I can make my own rules as long as I fit it into the Booktube-A-Thon. Do you see her? Let's say hi to Ariel. Hi, Ariel. How are you, honey? I think she's so fun, you guys. I love her videos so much. She gets so excited about books. I mean, we all do, right? But she really does. So anyway, I will link that original video below in case you're going to do Booktube-A-Thon. If you're not doing Booktube-A-Thon, why not? Because you're so busy and all this kind of stuff. That's what people always say to me. Well, at least try it. At least say you're going to do it. And if you end up only reading 5 pages of a book, well, at least you tried it. You participated. I mean, you got to like participate in life, right? I mean, life's short. At least you can say, hey, I did it. It was fun. I did Booktube-A-Thon. So you know what I mean? Anyway, that I think is totally cool. I'm gonna like come up with all these drinks that I'm gonna have, like certain kinds of coffee, certain kinds of lemonade. Oh my God, I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna go buy these sodas that they have down the street. They have this whole, like, okay, there's this gardening store down the street called Sullivan's, and when you walk inside, they have this whole area that's all like these fancy sodas. And they're like $1 each, and they're all like sodas you have never heard of in your entire life. And there's like a whole refrigerator of them, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna go buy some of those, and then like real healthy snacks because I can't do the sodas because they're diet. If you guys know, I'm like on a diet and I'm doing a lifestyle change. Anyway, I love you guys, as you know, and I will talk to you later. Bye.